Hello and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia and this is Taiko. And today I bring you a review of Spire'S, a card game by Greg Fabro that was published through Kickstarter quite a while ago and that I have been enjoying immensely over the last few days. What is this game all about? Okay, this is a story game that plays drawing cards, and I'm going to go into that in a minute, and developing a story. Essentially, you are a person in a town, and suddenly this massive spire has come out of the earth, destroyed your town, and you have to delve deep inside to find out exactly what is going on. The game production is excellent. There is already an unboxing video for the game, so by all means do take a look at it. But essentially you get a huge amount of very, very large cards, and you also get some D8s and some D6s. That those came as extras in the Kickstarter, and then you get some square cards and some super mega large cards. Now, these cards are divided in several decks. What do I mean with this? Well, decks of cards, you know. So I'll explain this in a minute. In the meantime, we get the instruction deck, which is a deck of 12 large cards, and of these, one of them is a status effect tracker. So this is not an instructions card per se. There is a glossary as well with the effects, and then the first 10 cards, those are the rules. And to be honest, they really are quite simple. There isn't anything too dramatically complicated in this game, and Greg's done a really great work of putting these instructions together to actually guide you through what it is the initiation of the game, which is very good. And also the first chapter eases you very gently into what the world of Spire'S is all about, which is very welcome. Then you get some allies. You get 7 allies. These are going to be the characters that you are going to be playing as you go along, and you get all sorts of different characters. You get life and armor. That's it. Then you get a heal for the recoup section of the combat, which I will explain in a minute, and then your attacks. The attacks have a cost. The cost is the cost in life. That means that if you want to make an attack that is not going to cost anything in terms of life, then it's not going to do as much damage. So if you have a small enemy, then you may not want to waste your life in it. Or maybe you do, so you can get rid of it very, very quickly. That's entirely up to you. But you have to be very careful. Combat is a very simple endeavor. 3 phases. One is that you are going to choose what attack you are going to do, and basically surrender the amount of blood necessary for it. You roll your die, and depending on what result you get in your D8, you're going to do more or less damage and trigger some effects or not, as the case may be. So the more the die shows, the more damage that you're going to do. Then you get the recoup phase, in which you again roll your die, your d8, and then you heal a number of points depending on what result you get. It's simple as that. You get 7 of these characters. This is a 1 or 2 players game, and you always play with 2 of these characters. You could extend it to be a 3rd player if somebody's running the large deck of cards, you know, and then each person gets 1 character. When one of these characters die, and they shall, then you get another one until they all die, and then you start again. Last but not least is the main deck. The main deck is very clearly labeled. Every card has its number, So you cannot really get too lost. The only tricky thing that you're going to have to think about is how you are going to save this if you need to continue another day and put everything away. How does it work? Okay, draw a card, read, reveal card that is mentioned in the large card. So you reveal card number 2, then you go and reveal card number 3, and you read, you attack and reveal number 4 and number 5. Now number 4 and 5, you can see they are red. That's because they are one for the setup of your combat and another one for your foe. How do foes work? Remember this little deck? Okay, every single card in this deck has a number. That number in here is what's going to determine which one of the 6 attacks your enemy is going to use against you. First, one of the allies attacks, then another ally attacks, and then the enemy attacks and heals and recoup as well. Rinse, repeat. It's as simple as that. The good thing, it takes 5 minutes to learn. The not so good thing, it can be a little bit repetitive. Now, having said that, one of these black dice, seriously, I don't know which one of these two, but it's cursed. Because I roll like 5 ones in a row. I'm not kidding. Greg, seriously, don't do this to me. I'm not joking. 5 ones in a row. It was absolutely frustrating. So yeah, I have been jinxed. What can I say? Once you have defeated your enemy, assuming that you do, of course, you draw another card and you choose what you're going to do. That's it. And the adventure continues. For something so simple, this is really engaging and compelling, and I have absolutely loved playing the times that I have played. The story is lovely, the writing is great, and considering that you have relatively little space in which you can write whatever it is that you need to write to get people into this, it works. The illustrations are lovely, very consistent, which I really appreciate from the art direction point of view, and everything is in this box. Love it, love it, love it. Really. So, do I recommend it? Come on, I have already said that I love it, love it, love it. So yeah, absolutely yes. I know this is out of print at the moment, but there is a pre-sale at the time of recording this video, so you can pre-order it now and have it ready whenever it is printed, which hopefully will be very soon indeed. There are going to be, for those of you who are worried about this, there are going to be some sleeves. They were produced for the Kickstarter backers. I didn't get any bad Paco, but they will be available hopefully. So please just get this. I am loving it. I'm gonna say it again. I love it, love it, love it. Let me know what you think if you have already played this game. I'd love to hear it. So please, comments down there in the comment section. But until the next time, thank you for being there, and I will talk to you very soon. Take care.